The Toku Nerds.
Konbanwa! Yes, I am wearing my mom's hairpin, but chill. And plus, I'm wearing a sweater, cause it's cold here. It's really cold, like 26.5 degrees Celsius. I'm still cold, like for real. I'm even wearing socks. You like my pants? It's new. Okay, so without further chit chat, I'll just talk about what I'm going to do today. So today, it's going to be a list, a top 10 list of my personal favorite Kamen Rider suits from Heisei era 1. So this list I have right here will include the main riders, the secondary and tertiary riders, and also the movie exclusive riders. So you won't be missing a thing. But I will be excluding the special forms and the super forms. Now, as always, since I haven't done this quite a long time, but maybe because I haven't done much videos all this while. But here it is, kanji quizzes. This word, Christmas. And I think you know what that means because December. So, let's go.
Number 10. Kamen Rider Garen from Kamen Rider Blade.
Number 10, yes, from the bottom to top, Kamen Rider Garen. Now, okay, I put him, starting from the cons of it, I put him quite low because honestly I have a bit of a bias against blade suits, mostly because they're too bulky and they're a bit too regal. I'm not really into really royal monarchic designs like them. I'm more into simplistic, even cartoonish, not really cartoonish, but they're just simplistic designs. So, but aside, negativity aside, I like Garen's suit out of all the blade suits, mainly because of the fact that it looks like the total opposite, the contrast of Blade, because you can still see some of Blade's, it still has Blade's face shape, and the breastplate and stuff like that. But what I like is that it's a different version of it, and which shows a bit of partnership between Tachibana-san and Kanzaki, and also not only does the rider motif contrast, but also the animal motif, because this, as you can see from the helmet, it's from a stag beetle, whilst Blade is a Hercules beetle. So this kind of makes a good contrast, and that's what I like.
Number 9. Kamen Rider Tiger from Kamen Rider Ryuki.
Number 9, we have Kamen Tiger. And my gosh, she's looking at me. Woohoo, I'm hot. Just joking. As I said previously, I love simplicity, and this to me shows simplicity because before in Garen, there's a lot of designs, a lot of too much patterns, I would say. This one is just a tiger, and what I like about this is that although it's a tiger, it's not colored as a tiger. It's and I love the combination of silver and navy blue. It really fits it, and what's unique is that it blends in the knight motif that all of Ryuki's rider suits have, especially on the helmet, especially, but it still retains the tiger motif. For example, the striped breastplate and also the whiskers, the sharp whiskers actually on the helmet, on the face of it, which is really cool, right? But some cons. Personally, I don't like bulky, so honestly, this is a bit too bulky. In fact, and I think that's the only criticism I have against it. So, pretty good.
Number 8. Kamen Rider Gao from Kamen Rider Den-O Ore Tanju.
At number 8, my first villain Kamen Rider, Gao. Yes, I got the figure because I'm a Den-O fan, as you know. Oh, maybe not. Well, okay. What I like about this is that he's a villain, so as I think it's already obvious that he looks like a villain itself. Like what kind of a besides Momotaro's, what kind of a hero would have all these zag lines? And if you see, these zag lines are supposed to look like teeth, which they are actually, which kind of sets him out and establishes his status as a villain. And the amount of spikes as well, kind of gives him a more dangerous view. And in a way, because like I would say, like some spikes or anything dangerous will show one's authority. It really fits him because the O inside Gao's name in Japanese means king, so it does really make him look like a king, someone really powerful. Plus, I mean, I've always been in love with these. These are supposed to be like crocodiles with dinosaur mouths, but they really fit in well with the the V-shaped visor. That's really cool. The only thing I have against it is that I like simplicity, but in a way, the bronze color could have been changed into something else. I mean, like I've seen the Resha, the train for Kameragao. It's in a way it's a bit like more reddish. I prefer it to be more reddish rather than more poopish. If you think about it, no offense, but if you think about it, it looks a bit like poop. No offense, but other than that, great suit, terrifying, and way super cool for a villain.
Number 7. Kamen Rider Drake from Kamen Rider Kabuto, both cast on and cast off form.
Coming in number 7, Drake. Now, what I like about Drake is that honestly, I'll just tell you an honest story. When I've watched Kamen Rider Kabuto for the first time, Drake's cast off form reminds me so much of wing form. I mean, honestly, first of all, they're blue. They're both blue in some cases, and if you see their visors, kind of looks cool. But I digress. It's all about Drake. And what I like about Drake is that, first of all, what's the most unique thing about him is that in his armored form, he can dive into water, which is he can find water, which is quite significant because he's blue, and it ties into the fact that dragonflies, before they before they have wings, right? They live in water and they grow in water. But besides that, I really like the fact that first of all, it's simple, especially the helmet. I can still see a bit of the dragonfly design, but the wings, the fact that the way they shape the wings into the visor is just so amazing. Like, it's simple yet so effective, and making it so memorable. And obviously this, yeah, he got literally one big dragonfly head over here, and that, real creative. And it has a bit more color too because it's silver and it's red, so it's not completely blue. But one thing I don't really like about it is that what is this? Like, it's just weird, and in a way I kind of feel like this wing is a bit too long. Like, it should be a bit smaller. And honestly, I kind of feel this is a bit creepy because I don't think any other camera Kabuto suit will have this. A head popping up like that is just creepy. But other than that, true blue.
Number 6. Kamen Rider Nishiki from Kamen Rider Hibiki.
Number 6, another tiger inspired motif or suit, Kamen Rider Nishiki. So in the okay, I won't go into history. So what I like about this is that it's all just tiger, and I like I know it's mostly one color, and that might be a con, but it's just so simple. Like, the yellow especially is so bright, and it's so bright and almost heroistic that it just makes him stand out from all the other mostly dark colored um onis, and it's just raw and almost wild. I mean, look at the claws. The claws are claws as the shoulder pads, and I just really like the fact that and look at the helmet. It uses the stripes as like all the facial stripes for the face, because that's Hibiki, right? I like how they use attention, I mean detail um to make it stand out. But honestly, what I don't like about this suit, if I have the picture here, is okay, what is this? I know it's a look. I know it's every only has this, but the fact that it's bright yellow makes it looks uncomfortable, because look, the jock strap is just so obvious. It's just so wrong. But other than that, it's simplicity. It's simplicity, and it's attention to detail. It's just what makes it so outstanding in my
Thank
opinion.
you for watching part 1 of Masato's top 10 Heisei Kamen Rider suits for Heisei Phase 1. The next episode will be out in January of 2021, so be on the lookout for that. Anyway, this is the final video for 2020. Peace, see ya, and yeah. Always remember to henshin every single day.